Okay, hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Naomi, and so this is yet another episode of Stories with Big Words. Leo, kuna a very beautiful panel here tutakuwa to discuss issues concerning mental health and so hi guys, I'm Katie Mindy, and today of course you can see I have a very beautiful panel. So they'll be the one who will be helping us to talk about the mental health issues today, and then let them introduce themselves. So hi guys, I'm Judy Chikoech, a second year student pursuing Bachelor of Arts, Urban and Regional Planning. I'm the current second runner-up Miss Marcelo. I'm founder or CEO Youth Alive Kenya. Yeah, and I hope you have a great time with us. Yes.
Hello people, I'm Brenton Lily, third year student pursuing Bachelor of Mathematics in Computer Science, software developer, web developer, and also content creator. I hope that whatever we are going to discuss today will be of help to so many people out there. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jura Ivy, a mental health advocate, trained. I'm also a sexual reproductive health and rights advocate and also a peer trainer. A third year student at Maseno pursuing Bachelor of Arts Media and Communication Technology. And I hope you'll grasp something from this discussion. Welcome.
Hello, welcome again. This is Benson, Kariba Kinajul, third year student pursuing a bachelor's degree in anthropology with UIT. I'm also a CEO of Fellow Pads Foundation Kenya. Basically, it's an organization dealing with mental issues related to sanitary health, and I'm also a business person, and yes, and I'm not a father yet.
Okay, so guys, today's topic is on mental health. So I'll just start by defining what mental health is for what I know. So mental health tunasema it's just the ability, it's how we think, how we behave and how we perform. So it being that tunaanza kuuliza how do you know you're mentally unwell?
Alright, so as Lily amesema hapa hivi, one thing you can see from someone who's kama he or she is not well, ukiangalia kwanza her routine is not like as normal. Unapata huyu mtu ni kama ndiye mama ni boy aoki, you can tell that from your point of view. And then pia unaweza ona pia this is someone who is not having meals like when the farm kuwa like this person amejieka in it's a schedule yenye it's not that normal. Hizi za watu wengine, that is not maybe sijui venye ito atatuambia.
Well, there are many indicators of mental unwellness, and it doesn't just manifest in your brain. It actually gets to a physical point. As you said, when your routine drastically just goes down, you're not doing things you used to do, you don't enjoy doing things anymore. I think the other indicator that is very major but we miss that point is when people start being too emotional. You know, you used to someone being a very jovial person, and then suddenly they get so easily agitated, they just irritated with almost everything. You also realize their energy to do things they used to enjoy doing is going down. They are no longer productive people during the day. This person will wake up at 12 at midday. They won't even draw their curtains, they won't do anything, they will just be in bed. Like you've woken up but you're still very tired. You've not rested. What you're doing is trying to escape from a reality that the moment you wake up catches up with you. Then another thing is these people tend to isolate themselves. You don't want to be around people, you don't want attention, you don't want to be questioned, you know. So you neglect everyone that was around you, you lock yourself up, you isolate yourself, and you also become a very rather cold person, you know. You're rude, you don't want to interact with people. Yeah, and it also goes down to maybe your food, your eating habits. You find yourself that at some point you're even missing meals for a whole day, you know. And apart from missing meals, it's either you binge or you don't eat at all, or even if you're eating like you don't want to, you know. So yeah, there are very many indicators. Those are just a few, and I know there are still more indicators.
Okay, I think before we proceed, we talked about emotions that, okay, if you're mentally unwell, you're too emotional, and also you talked about isolation. So could that be, we are all different traits?
Yeah.
And there's a topic about personality types. So you know that some people, some personality types where you don't have emotions. Like, people might be crying, but to you
It's okay. Yeah.
so, how do you tell that someone who is not crying, that's not crying, but they are going to have some
I think that depends on your personal relationship with the person. You know, because there are people who are very emotionally available for others, people that are just, people that have emotions that everyone feels, you know. And then there's this person who doesn't show emotions at all. So it's actually hard for such people because these are the people that tend to think that the moment I keep quiet with my issues, it's easier to solve them than when everybody else around me knows. But now, if you know this person,
okay, when they're not talking, it doesn't mean they're not feeling what you
Yeah.
guys are feeling.
yeah,
So, okay,
those people are really hard to tell.
I feel like that is some of the most.
Yeah, they do.
No, they are okay.
So,
They're
okay, it
like,
depends. Actually, it depends on the personality of that person, as you were saying. But there are some people who prefer rather to keep quiet what they are going through. Because I'll come to tell you something. What you don't like, you just tell me, oh my god, just say that. It's not going to say anything.
Sometimes they'll not tell you, they'll give you a solution, but it's not how you expect it to be. You know, when you tell someone that, you know what your man is, maybe alikuchapa karibu akuwe. Alafu like you that's like, sijui unafaa kufanya nini wewe, enda upack tu vitu zako, mama wako atakufuata.
Okay, maybe that's when this person amechukulia kama kuchapa kama big deal. No. That is when you tell this person like it's something normal. Okay, tuachane kama ya mzazi maybe. Let's say someone is in a relationship setting and this person dem anaongea na yeye, they have two girls conversing. Maybe this lady goes to the roommate and tells the roommate like my guy did this and this. Maybe alifika place akakuwa aggressive with me, something to do with that. Then this lady is like, why did she do this? But the roommate who she's dating was like, what did you do personally? So the lady starts saying, I did this and this. So this person tried to tell this other lady to try to reason from this other person's view. Like personally, this person was only reasoning from her own point of view. She's playing to be the victim. But the moment you start showing that other person, maybe you did this and this is what you did, and you're just trying to see yourself from that other person's shoe, will maybe help that person.
I think before we go on from that point, the one mistake we all do is invalidating people's thoughts, feelings, and perceptions because they'll never be the same for any other person. You know, what you made me feel, I'm entitled to that. You don't get to decide how I feel or what I think out of what you did. You know, whatever you do ends where you stop. You know, whatever I take out of that, how I react to it, how it makes me feel, that is entirely on me. So that point of invalidating people's emotions, thoughts, feelings, that's one thing that's draining us. You know, because there's something you said, alichukulia kuchapa kama big deal. You know, some people have been beaten near death, and everyone will tell them, it's African moms. No, it's not. You know, it's not. Because to them it felt like this person is out here to kill me on a literal note, you know. So if you go on telling people that a big deal, that's invalidating what they're feeling, and that is what takes people down that spiral of silence. Even the next time they have an issue, they feel like nitaambiwa tu ni big deal, you know. That's a very wrong way of trying to deal with issues. Again, the moment someone comes to you with help, in most cases they don't even need solutions. They need someone to just listen to. Someone that will be there, listen to them, just give them that time. So, as I was saying, like in the Black Lives Matter movement, it's very offensive to black people when they are arrested for no reason, and the first question someone asks is, "What did you do?" You know, maybe they didn't even have any offense, they didn't commit anything to warrant their arrest, but the fact that they are black and everyone thinks being black is associated to crime, that's the first question they ask. So that was in relation to invalidating people's feelings and opinions. Back to your question on people that just tend to be quiet, how do you differentiate between them just being okay and having issues? I think with such people, you have to be really personal with them, because these are not people you just sit and realize, oh, today you're quieter than normal. It doesn't happen. But this person has routines they carry on. They have a way they relate to people, and these things tend to diminish as people get unwell mentally. So it's not always about just because you're quiet or you're emotional, you have issues. Again, there are people who are highly emotional just on a normal basis. Like, I don't know how many people you know that cancers are meant to be emotional. So if someone is that emotional and then all of a sudden you realize it's going, either they are going at top and not higher or they've just shut down, then there's an issue. Right. Yeah, so I think for such people you can differentiate depending on how well you relate on a personal level.
So
Yeah.
you want to tell people they should maybe familiarize themselves with personality types and to get to understand people.
Not exactly, because that is not everyone's preference.
The way you say cancer tends to be too emotional.
Yeah.
That will not be abnormal.
It won't be an abnormal reaction.
So when you tell people that if you're becoming too emotional, maybe you have something going on, but that's their natural state.
That's what I'm saying. This person will either go a notch higher or they just shut down. Again, I'm insisting on, if it's not a diagnosis from the doctor, because again, you should not diagnose yourself as mentally unwell without an actual diagnosis from the doctor. You as a person will realize that something is changing with this person. There are people who are just out there. They are, if you're crying, they'll cry. If they're laughing, they're laughing. But again, this depends on how you know the person. That's why I'm insisting on personal relationships. Because, for example, you have a calm friend that's just always calm. But this person now tends to be easily agitated, and it's something that you might note. This is just a calm person, all of a sudden. Everyone gets angry, but this person is not the kind of person to just like blow out of nowhere. And then out of nowhere, you do something little, they're like, it tells you something is off. So it's not about personality types or zodiac signs, it's just how you know the person and diagnosis from the doctor.
Like the behavior just
Yeah. Because it doesn't
the
feel
normal.
normal. Yeah.
If you're a hot person, your behavior changes will something.
We actually
Just something.
also another sign. They tend to be somehow aggressive.
Yeah.
There is that form of something that is eating them up, and they need to react it out. So you just do something so petty, and that person will start crying. Yeah, that is also a sign you can even see.
And you'll actually think you're the issue, but in real sense, this person has issues they want to get off their chest, but they haven't had the space or the safe space to release themselves. So any chance they get to validate anger in their mind, they're going to be on top of you.
So yeah, okay, so we have a lot of things to talk about.
So it's hard.
Because of time, we are just going to move on to the next topic, which is gender and sexuality. I don't know, you guys, what you have to say about that. Gender and sexuality. How does it how is it associated with mental health? What do you think is associated?
I'm going to explain kwanza what you understand.
Okay, as for me, and gender and sexuality, you can the part of sexuality. Unaweza weka so wenye hivyo wanapata
LGBTQ, they are like ni kama wana feel out of place in the society. And then kwa gender kuna maybe some of ladies ni kama they usually don't have a complete say in matters that not for the matter. So kama mmelewa, maybe you can say something.
Okay, on that point, gender is important. There's a thing. Guys, let me talk about the guys. It's not about masculinity or something. It's just someone, let's say most guys, the society mostly do not pay much interest as to how the boy child or the guys will feel. That's the reality. But when these guys are undergoing a mental breakdown, because that is what we're talking about right now, it's very hard to notice a guy who is undergoing a mental breakdown. Because once the society looks at this guy and assumes this person is supposed to be strong. This person is supposed to be someone to be looked after, to be looked after by the other people. So, let's say someone who is, I have a friend, for example, someone who is undergoing that mental breakdown. Utaona like the things zenye anafanya, it's different. Because talking about these gender issues, for a lady, when she cries out to something, maybe ladies know how to communicate their feelings at some point, but guys prefer to keep quiet to their issues. You might find that maybe this guy will just open up to that one person mwenye atasikia. Now there's no way you'll find a guy going to a guy akisema ati, by the way, demi yangu amenifanyia hii, ama unapata boy ameenda akasema, by the way, my parents did this to me. The boy child best huko anaambia brother, hizi nini umeanza, like literally you'll be utakuwa shattered. This guy ataanza kusuffer, utaona like he's undergoing some pain, but you ana prefer kujiwekea. So things, his organization, everything itachange there. So mimi nasema like, according to me, I know that this gender thing, the thing that men take to be like, since I'm a man, I'm not supposed to open up. Since I'm a man, I'm not supposed to do this. Like, they have this masculinity that it's like they have been detected, or like the society has dictated to them, like they have to be strong. So this is something that affects them without even noticing. It narrows down and pulls them to the agenda, a mental issue.
Okay, like I was saying for a guy, okay, I know my friend, this guy had issues with the but okay, because I'm like, why don't you ask for help from Apa? And he was like, I'm a man. I'll handle that. And clearly, he needs help. Yes, so I think Apa to drain to come into health issues. Yeah. I think the one major issue with men, because I call it a main issue, is you don't have friendships based on good foundations. Y'all meet in random places and think this person is my friend. I know. You need friends. You will actually be talking to a person for 3 months and you don't even know their name. What's that? So I think there was an issue around Maseno some time back about a guy that committed suicide, and everyone was on top of every person's head. Wanaume this, wanaume that. Men don't have friendships. Forging relationships for men is, I think it's an alien idea. Y'all think relationships is a family and my girlfriend. Yeah. You need very supportive friends around you. A friend that if you turn to them today and tell them, hey bro, I'm breaking, they will be there for you. Not the person that is asking you, bro, is in the gun, you man. That's not a friend.
But
that is someone that uses your presence for their pleasure or whatever it is they use it for.
I know that's not a friend, yes, but the reality is, let's just call a spade a spade. This is how it is.
No, it's not how it is.
This is how it is. Right?
It is how it is for people that choose to think that way.
That's where you all go wrong.
Because that's
how women go wrong.
The issue is the wiring. The issue is the wiring of the society, I suppose. Yeah. Because men have been wired to be those strong, immortal beings. Yeah. Y'all are not immortal. You have emotions like every other human being. Yeah. You have boundaries. That is something men don't know how to put up.
On your point, it is valid, yes, but the big question here is the society ready to accommodate that? Sikatai, we as men tunasema ni sawa, sisi we are immortal, we are the same like you, but look at the society. How is the society going to take it? We have a recent story of mkurugenzi hapa hivi mkubwa hii Kenya. Ali sijui things went wrong, akapigwa sijui na bibi yake or something. The guy went to report to the police station, but after watu kusikia hivyo, even not men, even they actually kila mtu was like, man, how do you go to police station to report kitu kama hiyo? So okay, wewe ukiona like if this will be too much for me, let me just stick it out. But the society imekuwa cultured in a way that it is not ready to accept. You get?
Yeah.
So pia mimi hiyo naweza ona heri tu mimi nikaituma shida zangu then ikifika tu mbaya tunaona.
I think that is why I love our generation. You know, because with our parents, that was the norm. A man has to deal with his issues. Y'all are not out here crying, you know. But right now, I think people are becoming a little bit open-minded. You know, I'd prefer, if I'm dating someone, please be open with your relationship, with your emotions, you know. I'm not going to be sitting here and you're giving me cold treatment because you have issues going on and you can't even speak. You know, so I think it's an issue with the society, honestly. Yes. Men have been wired to be these strong people that don't need to ask for help. The same way women have been wired to be these weak gender that can't stand up for themselves, you know. But it's actually gradually changing because now you see women standing up for their rights. You see men actually coming out to speak about it, you know. So I think what will happen is, as we move on, if we get more people that understand that everyone is a human being and everyone has emotion, I think we're going to be better parents and a better generation for men and for everyone to feel safe, you know. Because even right now, there's something I was listening to Priyanka Chopra saying, when we say we are fighting for equity and equality, I am not fighting to be able to get a woman pregnant, you know. I'm fighting for this position. Yeah. If you walk into an office and I have the qualifications and you have the qualifications, let there not be anything extra I need to do for me to secure the job, you know. So I think it's the same thing that goes for men. We don't need to treat men as trees, you know. Men have emotions, men talk, men go through shit because men through a lot of things. And we need to accommodate everyone's emotions. You know, and I think we've not even touched on sexuality, and you asked something about LGBTQ.
Okay. I think if there are boys I think you guys ndio mnafaa ujirudie life, you guys will accept life.
We are human.
Life, you're humans, mnafaa kuwa na emotions and all that. Siku hizi mnasema mnaenda mnaenda kusema that you don't need ladies, really you are stronger yourself. Hizi ndio vitu mnafaa mweze
Demystify those
you're not that strong, like mnafaa pia open up, mkuwe na loyal friends.
And do you know that we are fearing because of the things you're seeing happen? If Will Smith came out, the lady cheated on Will Smith. The guy came out to the pub, right? It leaked. What was the reaction?
Most people when you're looking at condemn Will Smith, because wanna believe we are strong. Sasa unaenda kutuangusha aje kwa tunaenda kulia sisi. Sasa nyinyi wanaona.
Yeah, the society is issue actually.
This society kwa side ya men.
No, it's even for us.
It's both.
Have you ever had a lady say me says kama mwanaume hulia?
Exactly.
It is terrible.
Let me give you with an experience.
It's terrible.
Yes, I'm here.
It's so bad.
I'm here.
Lima kisema hivyo alafu umachaliwa msupport wamwambie huyo si mwanaume afai kulia.
Yeah, you see, no,
Lakini
that's why
wakishakubali ati you know it's okay for us to cry. Madem watakuwa ready to accept this message.
but we need to also be able to understand that men did not grow into this just by themselves. You know, they have mothers.
Yeah.
A boy will fall pale and he's 8 years old. Ameanguka ile unaona kabisa mtu ana deserve kulia. When you mwanaume usilie, you know, and when a chick falls and they are the same age, why mom pole? No, it doesn't make sense. It's the society that has actually bred. I had mentioned the sexuality that tumeruka, and having been in that field for a while, I think there are very many dynamics to understanding sexuality because people have different orientations in this community. And the issue that's giving people mental health issues is not even LGBTQI mostly. It's judgment from everyone. You know. Because whether you're straight or you're LGBTQ, no one cares. You know,
Yeah.
we are out here shouting and yapping and making people feel worthless for being sexual beings. And that is something no one can control. You know. Oh, you're going around, oh, you have a high body count, oh, you don't do this and that, you know. People are onto so people's business that I don't understand what people do under the sheets, how it affects people's lives, you know. Whoever I'm sleeping with, how many people I've slept with, how does that really affect the person that is not involved in this, you know? So sexual